If you're here, you're a misogynist. There's no denying it. You play Elden Ring and you want to beat it as fast as possible. So today I'm going to teach you how to beat Volcano Manor in less than 6 minutes. Volcano Manor is one of the hardest part of the game, and I understand why you need this guide, because I have dedicated hundreds of hours in this game, and well, it's been a waste basically, but I have a lot of knowledge so I could help you to finish the game quicker than ever. So today I'm gonna give you 3 main steps to beat Volcano Manor. First, you got to find Godskin Noble, which is the first boss, and beat him. Then you gotta prepare for your fight against Rykard, which is the second and hardest boss in the Volcano Manor. And then, lastly, and naturally, you're gonna have to fight Rykard. And after that, you'll be able to talk to your family and touch grass for the first time in weeks. Before fighting the Godskin Noble, there are not some requirements, but some recommendations that I have. First is that you have the Mimic Tier. The Mimic Tier is a bonus that will help you a lot against Rykard and against the Godskin Noble, and it's really a great help and it will save you a lot of tries and it will do a lot of damage while you're in battle. Also, I do highly recommend, it is not required, but highly recommend you to be at least a level 40. Look, it is recommended to be level 80 when clearing it, but if you are level 40, it is plausible. But if you're lower than that, it is gonna be hella nerfed to beat the Volcano Manor. So then, now we go to the first step. First step is to fight God Godskin Noble. Godskin Noble is a rather interesting fight. You do require the Mimic Tier. It's going to be very important when fighting against him, especially in his second phase. Some tips I have for the Godskin Noble is that if you want to get fast to him, just ignore the bombs that are in the way. They are basically irrelevant. You only have to find one Salamander, and that's it. Once you get to the Godskin Noble, you enchant the Mimic Tier and you fight the Godskin Noble. I do recommend that you use long range attacks because attacking the Godskin Noble is gonna be hard, especially in the second phase when he becomes a boss and just starts rolling around, which you're gonna see that will kill me. And I also do recommend that you try to do as much damage as the beginning because when he gets in his second phase, it's gonna be hard to touch him. As you see, the Godkin Noble will jump and become a giant ball basically and will start rolling. And well, even though this is a tutorial on how to beat the Godkin Noble, I do die, and it's to show you what you shouldn't do and which move you should be careful of. However, I do later beat the boss, however, I lost the recording for that part. So we are going to part 2, which is how to find and how to prepare for the fight against Tricard. It's gonna be like similar advice of the last time. This time the video is at times 3 speed, so you can follow me because it really takes a little bit longer than expected to get to Rykard, but just follow my path and you won't be lost and you'll be okay. Avoid the mobs that are not in critical points because most of them they just waste your time. So all you have to do is just be patient, avoid falling into the lava. They do damage and sometimes will kill you. So please avoid that if you want to do this as fast as possible and be able to talk to your family. So the most important thing is after you follow me in the video is that once you arrive to Rykard's lair, there's gonna be a sphere right when you enter to your left. That is the Serpent Hunter, which according to the Elden Ring wiki published in September 3rd of this year, that weapon does increase damage to Rykard, and it's very helpful. So here's an extra step. If you want to, you can upgrade the weapon just like any other weapon, and it does make Rykard way easier to fight against. But if you're a Sigma and Alpha male, you shouldn't upgrade the weapon just like me. But without joking, upgrade the weapon, it makes it way easier. I didn't upgrade it because I didn't have the materials to upgrade it, but it's still easy to fight, so you won't have no issues. Now you're in the final part of beating Volcano Manor as fast as possible, which is fighting Rykard. Rykard is an easy boss. According to the IGN article published in May, Rykard is one of the easiest main bosses of the game, and they recommend to use the heavy attack in the spear, which you're gonna see me use a lot in the video. Uh, So what my advice in this fight is basically just stay away, do not get close to Rykard and try to finish him off as soon as possible because there's one attack that's gonna kill you with 100% certainty. So to recap over the points, basically to beat Volcano Man as fast as possible, you have to beat Godskin Noble quick, then you have to get towards Rykard and prepare, which is basically getting the spear, and either if you level it up or not, and then fight Rykard, which is the easiest of the three objectives. So thank you for watching, guys. So now that we finished, you can go outside, enjoy life, because now you know how to do the Volcano Manor as fast as humanly possible. And this wouldn't have been possible without the sources that I use, which are going to be at the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.